Hello boys, my name is Yoshi and welcome to Yoshi versus the world in Mario Golf Super Rush. We are back doing speed golf with CPU, of course. If Superstar Yoshi and random CPUs on every single hole. Last time we did Ridge Rock Rake and Balmy Dunes. Now we'll finish it home, bring it home with Wild River Woods and Bowser's Highlands, rather. My goodness, I got speed today. Hopefully these will go a lot better than Balmy Dunes went, because Balmy Dunes, I will warn you right now, I had a +5 in that just because of an unfortunate drop. And ever since then, I've kind of changed it to be a lot more aggressive. So we got Mario, Daisy, and Bowser Jr. Those are actually new characters in this set, so this is our first time seeing them in Speed Golf. Keep in mind, we haven't really seen a lot of their dashes, so this will allow us to see their dashes, or most of their dashes, rather. I can't see what Daisy's dash is, unfortunately. Oh, she like just flies in the air with her flower feint. I think that's what her special dash is. Meanwhile, Bowser Jr. kind of just casually riding a bullet bill like it's nothing. A classic for him, particular. Is this fully straight? Okay, well, it's not straight, but I moved it over enough for like a birdie. Okay. Whatever. Because Daisy's here, we get to hear the whatever every time she fails. Only a little bit back. This is some bad wind here. Oh. Jeez, I probably would fall off after that. Oh, I'm on the edge. It's raining. It's gonna be max power, probably. Oh yeah, not even close. Should have upgraded to medium. I need to upgrade it to medium if I want to make it. Mario with a par there. Daisy with a double bully this time. Whatever. Okay. Let's keep going. I don't like this one at all. No, I'm not going for that. We're gonna bring this back a bit. Or more, actually. One strategy you can opt to do is just hold down like crazy. And that will affect your shot enough usually to where it won't go in a bad spot. Darn it, I think I have a tree problem here. But I'll go a little bit far ahead. See what happens, actually. Okay, it kind of corrected itself a bit more than I expected. So I actually did that perfect, other than the tree just being in the way. Okay. Nice save of the par. Yeah. I know. Well, we'll hopefully get a lot better at the courses now that we've dealt with that. Keep in mind, when I went through Bali Dunes the last time, this never happened to me. I was able to actually get through it much better in, like, par or whatever that hole was, but the us 5, though, that's a bit much. You know what? Let's try the interesting strategy. Slap to Mario. Meanwhile, slap to myself by going a bit too far behind the hole. Ugh, that was bad. I think that upward correction was definitely needed if I wanted to get closer. Okay. Very hard eagle to make, unfortunately. Yahoo! That's Daisy's already animation, huh? Okay.
Ready?
Ah, that almost went in for a eagle there.
Nice birdie.
Okay.
Whatever.
Mario with a double bogey, not showing us really good stuff here. Meanwhile, Bowser Jr. is really beating the other CPUs, that's for sure. Okay.
Ready?
Mario nearly with an ace there. You could just barely see it, but he almost had an ace there on the right. It was just a few feet away from getting it.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, let's continue on.
Ready?
I haven't had to use a special shot in a while. Ow! Daisy with a big ow as I slap her with the special shot there. I'm only doing backspin this time. I want to see if I can get a chip in with these. Part of the reason why I usually don't do this is because it then rolls to infinity often. And super backspin helps it stop it from doing that.
Birdie.
Oh, wow. They finished only a second ahead of me, which is actually ideal in this scenario, because then I get the advantage of starting third and still technically beat them. Well, I didn't really lose by much, so it's basically even here. Mario will go before me, but I will also get the advantage of going through other stuff. This is interesting strategy. Screw it, let's do it. Alright. I didn't want to deal with a lot of these islands, so I am using the special shot here just to get past them. And deep rough means we made it. It's not perfect, but I'm not sure if it can be with the setup we have anyway. If it wasn't raining, maybe it would make it all the way to the hole. Oh gosh, my ball's about to get hit.
Nice approach.
Where? Wow, very far away. That's kind of dumb after I did that approach. That's gonna force it to par, maybe bogey, literally just because of Daisy. At least get into the hole. Made it. Avoided Mario there by the slimmest of margins. He tried to knock me off again, but did not let it happen this time. Yeah, Daisy actually kind of screwing with me quite a bit. That's the big difference, by the way, between regular, is that the main characters will often screw with you by doing shots like that to mess with your setup. So, any setup that would normally work in solo doesn't necessarily work all the time in here, because you can randomly have that happen. And that's basically this mode's element of RNG, is the special shots. And also what makes it more funner, because although they're bad... Darn it, that barely went in to the penalty area. That's what I try to avoid, usually. Yeah. That makes it 2 times this session now that I've gotten into the penalty area. And I have to make up for the cloud by doing a specific setup. Oh wow, that was a really deep soak. Just because of this, I get a bogey, but that's much better than getting the other thing from before. Par was the best I could have done there, by the way, because of that. Okay. Oh wow, Bowser Jr. still kind of lies to me. So me and him both got destroyed on this one. Okay, so we did give some time back to them, but that's alright, because it could have been much worser. Now, Wild Weather Woods is pretty bad in terms of rain stuff. It tends to rain here really often here. And sometimes it just gets really trolly sometimes. Because rain means bad weather, and also your shots don't go as far as you want them to. Regular rain does not have the thunderstorm set up, though, while the regular thunderstorm... I needed to be farther yet, actually. Aw, nearly got it. That would have been lucky if I gotten that. This is a back pin location, which I did not accept. Keep in mind, there are random AI spikes in terms of, well, not necessarily difficulty, but the wind will actually change depending on how far you are into the game. The wind, it should definitely at least not go into the penalty area. Darn it. Still not enough energy for that, really? This time I did top spin because if I want to make it farther, I need to actually have top spin if I want to make it onto the green there. It's crazy how I normally accepted top spin to be better, but then after what I did before... Okay, this is going to be standard spin now. Okay, unfortunately that didn't roll the way I wanted it to. Alright, let's try roll in. Did not work, but it got me closer. Oh, barely made it. Even with the extra stuff there. That was almost scary. If I had a special shot, I would have made it, by the way. But, what can you do sometimes? I'm not sure if it's because I got knocked somewhere or something else happened. I don't know. Because you can get energy back from other stuff. I like this music theme, by the way, with the rockin' tune or whatever. It just makes it really epic. That actually might be to my advantage.
Nice, huh? 30.
Oh, I got that. I slowed down a little bit, which means I didn't finish in as fast of a time as the Mario, but I did upgrade to medium pot, acknowledging the rain. That almost was too much, but I made it. Woo! That was a nice save there, if you have ever seen one before. Oh, wait a minute. This is uphill by quite a bit. I need to do it far anyways. See if that works. Okay, this is normal. I think it's like right there. Oh, that was a tricky putt, but we made it. The double slope is the worst because then you need to make sure that you don't get hit by the other slope, but you also need to go far enough to not make it at all. It's kind of tricky. Meanwhile, they all got destroyed, and I kind of just casually birdied that like it's no problem. Okay, what next? Oh, this one I want to go very far to the right here to make up for the wind here. I think that works. Good enough. Tried to counter that with the wind, but I'm not sure if that'll work good. Oh, okay. Nice. We made it. Okay, so that bogey we had earlier this episode is basically erased now. We're back even now. We're doing much better this time around.
Ready?
I find it kind of awkward that I have to wait 15 seconds to even start the hole. That's either going to be in the rough or it'll be perfect. Because keep in mind, it needed a bit of a move, but I didn't want it to do that much. And it's in the rough. But that's fine, honestly. I don't care at all. Literally. Because it'll probably go in the way anyway. We'll just do regular backspin this time. That was way too far anyway. Okay, well the backspin helped it stop sooner. Okay, almost didn't make it, so I think that was about as much power as I wanted there. Okay, let's go. Another birdie. We've been birding these left and right all of a sudden. This is just to make up for what happened last time. Ow. Okay. Let's keep going.
Ready?
This one I might have to use my special shot on. By the way, when Mario gets Superstar Strike, you can kind of see it just barely. He actually runs a bit faster. I forgot to mention that. You need to only Mario, and only Mario, when he uses a special shot, he actually gets a bonus where he runs faster than any other character in the game. At least for that first few minutes. However, he needs to use his special shot in order to do that. Otherwise, it won't work. Geez, that kind of lagged back a bit. I'm not sure if that'll be good or not. Just make it over the tree. That's all I wanted to see. Okay, it made it over the tree. And it's close enough for me. Unfortunately, I needed a better character to make that in 2. But oh well. Is what it is. I'm just going to do a classic standard spin here and hope for a roll-in. Okay, that helped out. Roll-in is normally pretty slow on this game if you're going fast, but I definitely want to use it more. Me and Bowser Jr. are literally tying birdie at the exact same time, but Daisy also with a birdie. These 5 holes, when things don't go terribly wrong, the AI actually tends to birdie them a lot more than you expect. That's a bad wind there. I have to make up for it by going really far back to counter the downhill and to the left to counter the wind. Hopefully that's perfect. Ah, beautiful. Okay, that was perfect. Just as I said it would be. It is thunderstorming under the area, but that shouldn't really make a difference. It's still straight anyway. Okay, we made it. It's nice when you get good lies like that, because then you can make it really easily. Lightning causes you to lose a shot when you try and hit it while at a shot too far. That's the idea of it. And like all the other mechanics in this game, it's completely random when it shows up. Well, geez. I had to rush and kind of put in some extra aggression because I went way too slow. Yeah. Okay, that penalized me really good. Let's try it again, except let's not fall down into the penalty area like an idiot. That was dumb. I don't know why I fell in there. I know it was missed by quite a bit, but I also should have at least made it onto the green. Okay, it worked this time, but... Nah, it's fine, I guess. Oh, I didn't make that, really? Okay, me and Bowser Jr. getting destroyed at the same time. Oh well. Yeah, it's happened at some point. Again, with a faster shot, I would have easily made it. Oh well. I was way too early on that, and I rushed to try and correct that, but I didn't do enough correction. But we did it run anyway, so it's fine. And I rushed too fast again. Classic here. Dang it. Let's actually pick the right thing, for crap's sakes. I was actually doing pretty well until before. If you play a high score, by the way, it's way tougher. You can actually lose really easily if you don't beat them, because it's like the time one, but you have to beat it on any hole. I'm doing time just because that's what I think is the best to do, and also the most consistent. Because I want to show off how much the AI sucks in this game. You can potentially get beaten by them if you play lesser holes, but on 18, you should usually beat them most of the time.
Ready?
Now, thankfully, Bowser's here, or Bowser's Highlands, does not have any weather effects, but it does have faster green, so there is that. Wow, those basically interrupt all of your dashes. Goodness, that is a very trolly thing. Another special shot? Okay. Peach already beat us with a birdie there. Oh well. It happens. I'll probably just mess up later and the other stuff. That's what always happens. Get lucky enough. Okay.
Ready?
Yes, Peach got a really lucky chip in the last time we played with her. Still rolling. Oh my gosh, stop rolling, dude. If it not rolled that far, I would have made it easily, but nope. What is he wasting a special shot on, by the way? Darn charging tech. You know, Peach immediately getting a double bogey to make up for his birdie that happened last time, or her birdie, rather. By the way, we get to see Peach cry again every time she has his out. It's a bit sad, whenever it does happen, that is. Okay, this one's, I believe, the waist area or something else, I don't know. I'm actually just gonna straight up aggress and see if that works here. Yep, waist area. That's actually kind of intentional, though, to go there, because in here we'll be able to hit a closer shot that'll get us to the green. Okay. It's all keep in mind, it's all part of the plan. And it's on the green, good. It's pretty far away, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Too hard, maybe? Nope! Got it. Whiffle-on bomb as well. Nice eagle. In case you didn't know, we still have the bomb thing from earlier. So it is possible for characters to hit bombs at each other. That's another thing I forgot to mention. What the? Did Charging Chuck just forfeit? Charging Chuck forfeited! What the heck? Okay, that's a new one. I knew the AI was bad, but not that bad. He just got a bad line and then he just straight up forfeited. What the heck? Mistake, said he. Yep, 15 strokes it says he had. So his triple over par is like 15 strokes. Got it. My goodness, that was absolutely crazy. Now Charging Chuck knows basically just as bad as I feel, because I remember I got something like that the last time. Okay, I need to bring this back a bit. Let's do that. I think that's the first time we've ever seen an AI forfeit. I knew they were bad, but I didn't think they were that terrible. My goodness. Charging Chuck, get your head in the game. We don't want any quitters here now. Okay, I had to bring that back a bit. Oh, did it go off? Still rolling. Still rolling. My goodness, is it gonna stop? Okay, it did. Just before it went off. But I am in a very far away position. So I did not make it, let's be honest. Darn it. In case you're wondering why that happened, is because this is fast screen. The game moves a little bit farther than usual. It's kind of strange, actually. And because of that, I got a bogey. If I had not gotten that, I would have easily avoided it. Oh well. Charging Chuck getting a birdie to make up for his forfeit, but he is basically out of this competition. There's no way he's winning again. Alright. If this doesn't make it over the lava monster because of this setup, I'm going to, okay. It can make it. Oh, we actually got full power. This might actually be really good. If this ends up being a hole one, I'm going to actually go really crazy, because I really need a good shot here. It's looking like a good shot, at least. And it is a great, so we do get an eagle putt chance. At 30 feet, too, which is not as bad as it could have been. Keep in mind, we did have to use that to go to it, but oh well. It's kind of a thing you have to do. Ah. That would have been really lucky, actually, if we gotten that, but I'll take that. It's close enough. Quick birdie for us. Back into this. Meanwhile, charging Chuck suddenly birdieing left and right to try and make it even. Because whenever they do bad like that, they basically birdie left and right to make it even. Still, though, he's technically out of this, because once he does that, it's going to be really bad. Meanwhile, Peach with a double bogey, I think. No, wait, that's regular bogey, because this is a 5-hole. Only a little bit bound. I'm just gonna do regular backspin, you know what? Let's try that. See if we can get a hole-in-one here. You can't go for an ace unless you go for non-super backspin, unfortunately. I don't think we got it. Oh, Charging Chuck made a hole-in-one, though. Charging Chuck made a hole-in-one. There's the thing that I mentioned earlier, by the way. Yes!
Nice.
Okay, well, me and Peach did really good there. So that hole-in-one I basically saw coming. Speaking of which, that's the first hole-in-one on this series, by a CPU at least. Fortunately, my hole-in-one did not work, unfortunately. I don't like that. I think I have to go left here. Yeah, let's do this here.
Nice shot.
With top. I did not need to do top spin. I think top spin was actually a mistake there. That could be bad. Unless we stay. Let's see how much we get punished by it. Oh, rough, actually not bad. Could have been way worse than that. At least it stayed out of the fast. Actually, it did land on the fast fairway, and that's why it ran out. I'm gonna do regular backspin here. Try and go for the chip in. Backspin chip-ins can happen, whereas super backspin, it stops so fast it almost never works. Unless you land right on the hole. I thought that was a approach shot for a second, by the way. So I attempted to go for the right side, but then things happened. Another birdie for Chuck. Just trying to keep up with the team. Speaking of forfeits, I've never seen the AI forfeit. Okay, if anybody wants to highlight that and talk about that in the comment section, you can go ahead and do that. And by the way, I am so glad I caught that live on camera. I knew the AI was bad, but I didn't think they were that bad. My goodness, that was just terrible from Charging Chuck. Okay, I'm gonna take a second to see if this works. I think I need Super Shot to make it. No. Okay, I have to go the safe route, unfortunately. I think I actually have to nerf it a bit and then bring it back up a bit to make up for that. So let's do that. Because, well, if I was Bowser or playing in regular mode, I could have made it and actually done pretty good. But here, nope. Part of why I initially did Super Backspin, because it's much safer than going for Backspin. Because Backspin you can sometimes find out. Okay, well we got a nice on with that, so Super Backspin, definitely a strat there. Okay. That's probably the best thing about Bowser's, is that there are absolutely zero weather effects, so you only have to worry about the wind. Charging Chuck birding stuff left and right, suddenly in second. So now he's caught up to everyone, and now he's gonna play more like a normal AI. Watch. Okay, well, I don't wanna... Ooh, that's a bad wind, by the way. Let's move that, like, right here. Okay. No effects, because I just want this to go the same way every time. I actually could have brought it back. In fact, going back to it, maybe bringing it back was better. Okay, it still worked. In the fast fairway. Ooh. We're ready to go fast, I see. Okay, Oh, that was not full power, darn it. That could have been a lot better, but it hopefully at least be on the green. By the way, special shots, to try and get a good shot with it, it's actually very, very, very hard to get. It's actually one of the toughest things to land properly in this game as a whole. I just realized by moving it to the right... Let's see. Okay, I actually came to more of a stop than I thought. Still not tapping for that distance. Okay. Okay, game. Well, that's fine. I still got it. And see, like I said, Charging Chuck back to mostly normal now, so he's gonna play like a normal AI. I think that was literally just a catch-up trick, literally giving him a birdie left and right just to catch him up, because... Yeah. Still, though, that was terrible. I don't know what happened to Chuck otherwise. That was really dumb, honestly. Okay, that one actually is a bit bad. To get past that womp, I might actually need to improve it a bit more. So let's do that. And yes, I'm not quite as bad at this game as I initially thought. In fact, I know how to do dashes a lot better. I was trying to avoid that womp, and unfortunately I didn't think I did it. Oh well. Oh, he actually moves out of the way. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. You just kind of moved out of my way. So, he wasn't really in my way to begin with, therefore. Okay. Okay, got it.
Nice
Me with a nice birdie here. That was nice. That was actually not an easy shot to make either, but at least it wasn't a hard one either. Kind of in between. And there goes Charging Chuck with a bogey. Hopefully he does a little bit better after that, because my goodness, that was crazy. I don't know what happened, honestly, to him. What is this? Downhill. So it actually needs to be a bit farther back. but not by much. Did I make it over at? Please tell me I made it over. Oh, I rolled down the hill, but I at least made it onto the green. I'll take it. It's close enough for a par. It's a pretty hard putt, to be fair. Take that! This is actually going a lot better than the last video where I had to do that +5. Keep in mind, I didn't give up. It could have been worse. How I actually even managed to find my way out of that, honestly, was already oppressive enough in its own way. I'm gonna bring this back a little bit. It's a bit too close for me. And we'll upgrade it back to balance it out and make it about even. There we go. That should be perfect. This area actually looks really cool and also has some of the best music in the game. Like, the way it already reminds me is kind of reminiscent of Bowser's Highway or whatever in Mario Golf. Well, that's a big downhill. I could see that from like a mile away. Made it!
Nice
Yahoo! I'm not sure if that was him reacting to my birdie or reacting to someone stepping past. Okay. That was a good birdie there. Definitely. Not an easy one to make. I actually accounted for the slope pretty well there. Okay, this one I'm definitely bringing back. No way in heck that I'm letting that fall off. I think I actually fell off here the last time, so I'm making sure to bring this back. And I might actually do it more than usual. With super backspin as well. So let's do double arrows this time, just to make sure it goes back. No, it might go off a bit more than I wanted. Okay, good. It stayed on. It stayed. Thank goodness. And I slapped Peach for some extra effort there. Not the best, unfortunately. Let's do that to try and balance it out. And yes, I do want to do that because I feel like it might go too far otherwise. And sure enough, it actually balanced out really well. Yeah, I agree. Nice on. I agree, announcer. Nice on, indeed. Could have been a lot better, though. I don't think that was far away enough. Yeah, I was right. But it was enough speed so I could get the tap in for par. That laugh from Chuck whenever he gets a par is pretty crazy. Keep in mind, charging Chuck for the longest time, I forgot to mention, he actually comes from Super Mario World, and for the longest time, he was actually straight up forgotten about. But all in these new games, though, he's kind of just come back and suddenly appeared everywhere. And his new model is pretty great. He initially reappeared in Super Mario 3D World with his new model. And that's when it kind of went really cool after that. Okay, I forget. Oh yeah, that's right, this strategy. I don't like this. You know what? I'm gonna special shot this just for safety. Screw it. I think the last time I did this, I did not do well, so we're gonna special shot it. This is like the safest of the strategies you can do. This is just to make sure it gets past all the lava. Meanwhile, I forget. Where do I even have to go? I just realized that might be a bit farther than I wanted. Darn it, I might lose time just because of that, but, oh well. I just wanted to show off that cool strategy. I think going to the left is faster in speed golf, though, unfortunately. I should have thought of that. I wonder if I can even make it there. Okay, I can. Well, I'm gonna lose a lot of time on them. Just on regular time alone. Darn it, I should've... Oh, wait. Nah. I think this was farther right. Well, rip! Even if I get an eagle, does it really matter? I'm probably, slow anyway, and I went to the fairway, of course, because fast green... Don't roll back.
Excellent.
Good.
Birdie.
Somehow it kind of evened out, actually. In fact, I actually destroyed Peach despite that. Now I think of it, it actually kind of evened out almost. Yeah, I actually got first on that, despite all of that. Okay, let's go. It worked, I guess. Okay, this one I'm gonna bring back a bit again. I'm gonna go like here, maybe, and bring it back like a ton again. Because when things get a bit too frisky, use super backspin and backlash. That's all you have to do. In case you're wondering how to do the arrows, you don't actually have to press it down for very long. It basically goes high. It's basically based on the number of frames you hold it. So if you hold it down when you're in the area, you will always get free arrows no matter what. So if you are trying to do that, then that is a consistent way to get what you want about almost every time. I'm gonna bring it up a bit. I think it needs a bit more juice. Just barely, but not by much. We'll see. Oh, it's falling off. Okay, that was a bit too much. Where is it going? It's kind of just roly-poly-oly-ing around here. Let's see if it blonks. Nope. Oh, this is a terrible angle. The heck? Somehow I nearly got it in quicker than that. But I got bogeyed. That's a tricky one, though. If I had not gone out, it would have been much easier. I should have brought it back a bit further, I guess. Gotta remember that, because it's fast fairway, you have to adjust, sort of. Okay, this one I think I'm just gonna go aggressive. Including the top spin as well, because why the heck not? Top spin is mostly useful when you're just a little bit far away from getting the green, and whoa! Do you see that bounce? Okay, that was not favorable at all, unfortunately. But it was good enough, I guess. Let's do the sand wedge really quick here. At full power, because why the heck not? And make up for the angle by using that. Okay, that works, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna go for, let's do that. Okay. I lost all of them, but that's perfectly fine. In fact, it's literally was just there to manipulate RNG, so now I'm gonna go first. That's pretty far uphill, so I put it really far past the hole to make sure it would make it. See how it actually does. Oh, nice. Perfect. Perfect shot there. Basically what I wanted, and I nearly went in for ace there. Almost had an ace there. Or hole-in-one, rather. Every time it goes down the flag, it almost nearly would have got in. In fact, if I had not used the backspin, it might have gone in. Who knows? I can hear Waluigi jumping for a second. Looks like he got stuck. Okay, well, he recovered much better this time. Well, one of the last videos, Waluigi went to... Oh, wow, okay. Do you really need to do that, Waluigi? You're just wasting our time. Just hit the ball into the hole. In fact, I think he just hit his own ball into a bunker. You think? Did he get out? Oh, he made it. Oh, he has to go out to the right here. This is slow. This is a bit slow. Especially when he does that again. He might be hitting his own ball. Yeah, he's hitting his own ball multiple times. What is he doing? Meanwhile, extended birdie theme plays while Waluigi needs to really stop sucking here. I'm guessing he was trying to go for a very specific bounce to make it bounce in, but that's very risky. Knowing me, he's probably gonna chip this in. Or if not, it'll be triple bogey. No chip in, so triple bogey. Waluigi literally wasting our time there. Ah, no indeed. Yes, tisk tisk. You need to be a little bit better than that. Okay, that angle makes it really bad, so you know what? I think I'm gonna go for just a regular safety special shot here. This is another one where I've messed up constantly. I think the stat is to just use the special now. Meanwhile, I got distracted by the others that I nearly missed this, but this should be good enough to make it more than that, probably. And there we go. Nice and safe on the fairway it is. Now we just need to hope that the gate is not too far up. Gate's pretty far there. I might have to edit on... I almost kind of expected it to hit this, by the way, so I did super backspin to at least make it stop faster. Okay, at least hopefully avoid it the second time. Oh, geez, that camera angle, though. Okay, that was a good recovery shot there. Oh, man. That was so far away that it needed to be further back. That's a bit annoying one. Because of it, I got a bogey, but oh well. At least we won. And yes, this is 18th hole, so we won. This is one of the trickier ones. Oh, if I was using Bowser, I probably would have made it over that barricade, but you never know. Because Bowser aims slightly more up than Yoshi does. Yoshi's more straight, while Bowser's more straight over. So I could see where Yoshi could potentially have a disadvantage there, but we destroyed them much more better this time, so at least we didn't have that +5 this time. And with that, we've actually kind of destroyed the world almost, but in terms of beating it, so now let's go to the next step, and from there, guys, leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!